Like, the moment a TB uses Thunder, it's like a blinking, flashing light goes off in our studio, like, hey, you can kill this guy now. Another Purge on G.
And the Pango trying to secure the tier 1 here too, with Vanskor coming in. Is the battery sold perhaps? No, just a cogs. Nice shackle, very long, but it's enough to kill off Jakiro. This is just supports killed off though. Ice Path and Necropire.
Yeah. BZZ?
BZZ has to be careful. He might be forced to use that Roche down around.
I think he's dead.
No, he's fine. He's standing in. He's just waiting for the fire to disappear. In the meantime, Ghostic, he actually couldn't make it to the back. He couldn't get up to the high ground. He will now make it, but he lost all his damage. He can't get the Rolling Thunder because the battery assault is there from Vanskor. And that is 1 for 1 so far. Or are they just going to use it? Wait a second. Hold that thought. Illidan, he has got a lot of backup there, and that is a Rolling Thunder out of here. In the meantime, though, Clockwork did get a cogs up on both Kuman and Slayer. Will die for that, but at least it's a trade. God. Hook shot. Okay. Just keeping Slayer away. Ghostic is trying what he can, but he already has to get away from that because he's getting linked. G is gladly taking all his damage here, and he will indeed get the kills. Double kill for him.
It's just kind of natural if you fall behind to look a bit lost.
Oh, he wanted to split for that one.
Such an early ice bath.
Yeah, they are gonna try to combine him down with Ghostic. Moving back and forth, they can, but the rest of Old Blood Gold coming in from the side in the back. They go for the Anti-Mage, who does get graved and blinks away. He's gonna be out of this fight. Let's see if Old Blood Gold can still catch some other kills. We still have Naive trying to teleport out, but he won't be able to make it. That's a dieback for him, by the way. In the meantime, Ghostic still trying. He does get a kill on that Shadow Demon, and Vanskor as well taking a beating. Now in comes Illidan, finally joining the fray, and Anti-Mage in the end, the only one making it out alive.
Pillar of stability, right? The puppies, the Kuros.
Ghostic is going to be the first one gone upon. He is Hex. He does manage to make it to the high ground, gets the grave there as well. G is chasing him down though, forcing him to pop his ult and roll away. Mana Void coming out. Shadow Shaman still alive though with that Ghost Scepter. In the meantime, Vanskor looking for a target. G's getting the kill on Naive there, and this fight is actually so messy. Slayer will get picked off as Old But Gold seems to have gained their composure back and just kills everybody off one by one. All the spells where the Pango used an engagement on that top lane. The disruption is there to create some of the Terror Blades for ZyAj himself, but BZZ already jumps forward with the hookshot there as well. Ghostic, can he make things happen? He's taking so much damage. It is actually gonna be Slayer that drops first, but the rest of the Pango have got no choice but to run and hide in their front. And look at the HP on the side of All But Gold. Nobody's dying.
It was even tickled. This game's pretty in the bag, Sheeves.
Pretty in the bag. Don't worry, Kuman's here. He's gonna try to save the day. Look at him. Just watch him. He's blinking forward. He's going in.
Oh, he killed Vanskor again.
Clock.
That's key.
Yeah. We were kids. I don't know. Ooh, he saves himself from that Sonic Wave.
Kuman might just
The
be dead
Astral,
now,
the
too.
silence coming out now as well. Kuman's got no hope, no way out. What are you gonna do about that? Like, what item should he build to prevent himself from dying like that? As we see ZyAj join his fate, more than likely. But Queen of Pain, she needs some item to be able to deal with it. Like, is it a Yule? They can use him.
That's all right. Not ideal. And yeah, this Astral's on cooldown too.
The Pango is just going for. They don't even have Queen of Pain here. Apparently, they don't care about that. But ZyAj might though. He will be the first to drop. Actually, on the side of the Pango. And now with the Soulbind there as well, Naive. Ooh, he hasn't ages, but he will be forced to use it. Ghostic still there. In comes Kuman, now silenced up for the moment, but he killed the Phantom Embrace, and he will go back in with his spell casting and being able to dish out loads of damage. That is no Sunder for this Terrorblade. BZZ, Vanskor will drop in. Ghostic has got another Reality Rift available, but is stunned for the moment, and BZZ will be able to finish him off. 4 dead already on the side of Gold, of Old But Gold though. Valor. Last one alive. Not anymore with the buyback from BZZ. That's a keeper for life. That's okay. Phantom Embrace is proving to be not very strong anymore, though. Now with the Rolling Thunder again getting silenced up because Kuman jumped forward. Has got the silence. He gets stunned straight up, though, and BZZ lives. Kuman is the one to end up dying. Illuminate going through. That Naive Omni Slash does make a big difference. G He's going for Naive, though. Naive has got some backup. ZyAj lifting G up in the air, dropping him back down, and the escape of the Pango is in full off the ledge, forced, they try to get out. Smoke broken, and they blink away with the haste rune from Akuman, so... Oh, the rest though, the Pango now jumping to the high ground. Sonic Wave over the top of 2 as well. Illidan, can he get his Sunder off before anything else? He does get the Sunder off. Grimstroke in the meantime already having to buy back in this fight. The rest of the Pango is just focusing on this Terrorblade. They just can't do any damage in this fight, and he knows it because he hasn't even tried to pop this meta yet. He at least probably can make for a buyback later on, and then come. He can actually not buy back. All right, that is a tough situation for ODPixel to be in. They did lose to Sven as well. Vanscore, his Grimstroke, that is already a dieback. Now BCZ.
I'd say, I mean, both are applicable, but I think you'd prefer the Quap.
Oh, the lift up on the Sven.
It's Glimmer.
And they take him down. The Will-O-Wisp there as well. Ooh, and the Omni Slash. That is the 2 heroes that bob, and the 3 heroes that bob back are dead again. That is a rough life for this Terrorblade in the OD. NaVi might be in some trouble with BCZ teleporting in. He is trying to make the odds go into his favor, and NaVi getting shielded
nice
up.
Coil.
Dream Coil there as well, indeed. Holding Slayer in place. All right, that was not necessary. Even actually trying to find a pickoff here up the high ground. NaVi, is he ready to jump forward? He will indeed jump forward with the stun actually missing for that. Will Valor live? No, he will not, but neither will that Huskar from NaVi. And now Ghostic having that magnetize on him actually hurts with G this time, hitting the stun. 2 for 1, worthy trade. Worthy trade for sure for ODPixel, but Kuman coming in, looking for a kill on the G. The Mana Void not actually doing enough damage, and G will end up dying.
Scenario where Atos is the item you want. Like, you drop a scenario where there isn't a better item. There's always a better item than Atos. It's too damn expensive.
Oh, actually, BZZ, he jumped forward, gets cased instantly, does get the silence up.
Nice
Nice
coil.
Dream Coil up on 3. Ghostic instantly gets out of that though. Laguna Blade, that is a lich down, but he balled back. He is going to be back in this fight anytime now. Kuman, he'll focus that Tombstone first. And Illidan joining this fight as well. He has to be careful. Still has that ult up if he needs. So 1 for 1 now as the Slayer is back. Kuman, ooh,
What?
Mana Void. I'm not sure what that was the play. He still had a lot of mana on that puck though. Lich Ultimate flying through, the fight's kind of dying down with nobody really getting the result they wanted.
Illusions versus like farming woods and trying to aggro cut waves. In addition, you have a Midas on the CK.
Oh, NaVi is alive for the moment, saved by Zayach.
Oh no.
Light Strike Array doesn't follow up on point. 4-second stun there as well from Ghostic. Should be enough to finish him off, and indeed it is. Illidan trying to run from this one. Kuman is in the trees. He's going for this Earth Spirit, and actually now gets completely outnumbered by the side of ODPixel.
Nice disruption though.
Yeah,
might
but
save him.
I'm not sure if that will save him. It will save NaVi, or at least buy some time for NaVi to get some more damage out. He does manage to take out Illidan's Terrorblade and chase everybody away so that Kuman can live to see another day. Armlet toggling for his life there on NaVi, who is not yet done. He's jumping forward, wants to get Vanscore. Maybe he should have been done though, because at that point also G on his Lina was already back in the fight, and he made NaVi pay for that first kill we saw happen. And now Kuman, he shouldn't have been here. And oh my god, the dodge managed to get that happen, and that Mana Void was actually doing some damage. Also a lot of damage done to G, who's still trying to fly back to the fountain. He does have no buyback anymore because he just used it to get back in the fight. Now Valor, he rolls back in.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Zayak.
that was a misplay there. Nice disruption from Zayat as well. 3 stacks of poison. Wow, that would be a...
Look, this is how it works. The Pango is winning. The Pango's winning. I'm now a fan of Team Pango.
Okay.
They lose this fight though.
Actually, they are not losing this fight, or are they? Kuman was able to get a nice kill there on BCZ, and they also get the kill in the Earth Spirit. Now NaVi, he's not done. He's jumping forward. The silence, or rather disarm on Illidan is there. He can't do anything. Does make sure that the shrine is popped, keeping him alive for a little while longer. He does not have a Sunder anymore, just used it. They just timing off from the stun again from G, and they kill off fine. And ODPixel, they're chasing. The Pango could make use of this. They could try and save NaVi. NaVi will get disrupted for the moment. Alive, Kuman jumping in as well. Mana Void again on BCZ, who already has buyback from cooldown and Illidan. He doesn't even get his Sunder off. He drops 4-second stun on Vanscore as well. It's just a nail in the coffin at this point because the Pango is running away with this game. Valor getting disrupted. Zayat scouted him out on the high ground. Can't really ball away from that one. Zayat blocked his path. This Undying to go back. Vanscore was pushing bottom lane. NaVi now looking for a target. In the meantime, Kuman is already there in the back line. Vanscore can't even make it to his fountain. This game is about to be over, and it looks to go the way of the Pango. Triple kill for NaVi. More buybacks happening. Gets a stun up. NaVi is taking a lot of damage, and actually they get the anti-mage. Kuman dies because fountains are very scary.
But he gets the rampage. It's all worth it in the end.
It's fine. That's what they were doing all along. Buyback on the Lich as well. They are actually able to force him out of the base though.
That's true. High ground.
Ooh, but they're gonna have to be careful there because this. I mean, they can still turn it around. NaVi getting stunned, getting caught there, but he gets, of course, disrupted. ZyAx once again on point. Now the fight is again very, very split. G is not getting anything off because NaVi was in the right place at the right time. Vanscore did manage to put out his tombstone, but Kuman made sure that he took that one down first before he went on to kill the heroes on the side of Old. But Gold and Illidan, all he can do is run away. He didn't even try to bother using his metamorphosis. Now he does it, but he does it. Okay. What? That's a Terrorblade.
This Tiny running away the most that he can, at least. Silent sitting on top of him, though. And there's the slow connecting. Beautiful kick coming out from her spirit. Tosses back the Lifestealer, and that might save Suyu, actually. Mystical, not enough damage. I believe that's an earn on him as well, but he's going to stay alive. Double Soulbind coming out on two, of course. Locking them down to Baden's going to fall as a result. Now Silent in trouble. He went too far. Oh, he fessed one of their creeps, though.
That Iceberg was coming to look for him. He's going to find him, actually. Oh, the miss was so big.
Yep, and now Pango's here, so LeBron may end up going down, but if they set up this turn kill, that's absolutely huge for the Dire team. Once again, Iceberg, the fight show, keeping it alive for a little bit longer. Not long enough, though. Requiem after the fact. Kodos, he's going to lock down Misha now with that Rolling Thunder a couple of times. There's a third time even connecting. A Phonic Shield ain't going to save him either. Swashbuckle and Pango. He's starting to make some plays now. Borrow time for the Baden, but he can outrun after Pango. And look at these taunting his face, but the missed coil takes him out. Who has the last laugh now? Well,
the most incredible, because it's not like their four heroes really right-click that much.
Yeah. Oh, Pango.
Oh, good catch.
Yeah, they put the Soulbind out. Pango, though, he's still elusive. Iceberg, Requiem, pretty good distance on it, though. Not the craziest one, more of a zoning, if anything. Nobody dying just yet. Lifestealer getting locked down by the Primal Roar. Now Iceberg has Pango on top, and the Maelstrom procs coming in as well. Iceberg tossed on up and slammed on down for the kill. The tower still has plenty of life, actually. Magnetized ticking down. Pango misses that swashbuckle, and now Kodos could be in trouble. The Batten running him down. Out come the Whirling Axes, so they do lose Pango. But now Beastmaster looking for that immediate revenge. LeBron Dota roll in from the Earth Spirit. LeBron throws up the Inkswell though, and Maiden's getting low, but not low enough. The Inkswell proc goes off. They take out Earth Spirit. They take out Abaddon, and now Misha very likely going to be the final victim.
I actually cannot believe. Oh, sorry,
jumping back up. Yeah, they're slipped right there. Oh, Astral, caught in the middle. Soulbind, though, connecting them. He could not roll away. It's connected with Misha even. So down goes the Earth Spirit. Maiden, though, that Chain Frost bouncing around, doing some good damage, but Maiden living. Out comes the Eclipse now. Princess, borrowed time already used. A final Eclipse hit will connect and do him in. So far, it's a 3-for-1. Buyback on Earth Spirit, make it a dieback.
So he'll buy Greaves afterwards, most likely.
Going for tier 3. Princess, he's going to tank up what he can. Dream's dropping right here. He has an Aegis, though. Remember, Soulbind on 2. Catching the Lifestealer as well. Science coming up. Dream is going to fall most likely, but again, he's coming right back up. Chain Frost bouncing pretty far. Does eventually stop, though. Requiem from a distance again. Kodos, he's too committed. The Rolling Thunder ain't going to save him there. The Eclipse is bouncing around. It's not actually killing him. Never mind. It kills the Batten. At least he cannot TP out, though, on Luna. Buyback.
Oh, they're fighting.
Oh, they are. Double Silence up. Astral, he's heavily slowed. Silent, he's going to man up against Dream, but the Eclipse grabs it out. Silence dropping quickly. Requiem from a distance. The Primal Roar locking him in place, though, and he cannot get away. 85 seconds. He's going to be out of the 5-4. Chain Frost bouncing around, eventually wears off, though. Right now, the Empire looking pretty good. Princess, borrow time already activated. Tossed back in. Again, this Abaddon just doesn't seem like he's doing much here, unfortunately. Soulbind on 2, and they're forced to move together now as a team. Our Iceberg and Astral, but there's a Rolling Thunder in. BKB. Yeah, those right clicks are doing damage. Pango gonna survive though, and Luna's still chasing. Astral toss in, he's dead before she hits.
And it's like actually a threat. You're like, oh shit, he farms fast. And he's dangerous to put in the combo. But look at this shit. Like, what is he doing?
Well, he's going to distract. I mean, he pops for all time because that Roshan's dying fast. They want to stop it. Eclipse trying to bounce around now. Roshan getting low. Finally goes down. Aegis is picked up by Dream. Requiem in the distance. They caught the kill in Grimstorm, but the Rolling Thunder just rolling around. Silent, he's in the midst of that too, but look at his life pool. It's going down quickly. Pango tossed over to Iceberg, trying to kill him. Triple kill for Suyu as he takes out the Lifestealer, and Iceberg will indeed go down. She can right-click the base, and it does the damage on the heroes anyways. Well, that's a toss. Misha. Gaze helping slightly, but Shield slam, easy kill on him. Dieback on, well, not a dieback, but he's still there for 45. Tower goes down as well. There's the Infest Bomb chance, but she had popped the BKB right before. Silent lockdown by the Primal Roar. He's tanked up a little bit, but it's not nearly enough. The evasion helping, I'm sure, but again, he's dead for 110 plus seconds. Luna is just not dying right now. Abaddon, of course, not much he can do there. Well, he denied himself. There you go.
Sick.
There's a positive.
He outplayed them.
You did it. You pressed Q in time.
But they're hitting racks again. They got to defend this.
Chu's got to jump in. Looking for the catch on a Peksu. Dagger's down onto him as well. Disruption holds back. Chu on the tiny, but it's making space for NaVi to just hit into the racks. Yeah,
no
again.
items. It got delivered at least.
Oh, magical.
Perfect.
Say, false promises going to be able to keep him alive. Blizzy does have a Ravage if they feel the need to turn. Bottom lane Matter is making the most of this space though. He's on the verge of taking the tier 3 tower away from NaVi. Jump forward straight away from the PA. He's trying to hold his back. In fact, back in the midst of it all, Blizzy gets a 4-man Ravage off. As NaVi, despite the fact that there's that rag going on, they know that they can take this fight with the numbers. I think you're right, the Sprout stopped him from getting his hands onto Magical, so Magical's going to be able to survive the initial Hex. Oh! The dagger, Crystalline. It just jumps in, he one-shots it. The Undying not living true to his name. He has got a buyback, but Crystallize at this point. Vega, they're much better at killing people with the fuse of the Omnislash in power, and they're ready to go straight away. Oh, look, they found a big one. They've found Magical, but the Ignis Fardus is down. That's going to allow Magical to actually get the time to find the Stone Gaze off, and now the fight's starting to fall apart from Vega. They've lost Kezu, they've lost Peksu. They're going to lose Matter as well as the duel comes into play.
Wow.
What? It fell apart so quickly.
But if Medusa's there, they got a little hesitant halfway. They were like, oh shit, we need to get out of here.
Oh, Dreamcore's going to be down onto the two of them. We're going to see another attempt towards Magical. Omnislash is going to come out in the background. Jumping around onto Chu. Chu will try and heal himself up, but it's not enough. They've lost 2. But Crystallize has already found the Magnus in return. As Crystallize and Magical, they're trying to fight back. Matter's going to be there with the chase down onto Magical. Magical, you got to remember, still has that Aegis. The Blade Fury will end. Magical punching back into DM. Crystallize on top of the phase shift and the silence catching out Crystallize. Is that's going to be Crystallize gone? NaVi, they've lost 4. It's only Magical left alive. He has got a Stone Gaze.
Most of them are going to involve Puck dropping an ulti first.
And Kezu straight in the RP. Oh, it's going to be brilliant there. Catches the 3 of them. Skewer across out of Crystallize. And Blizzy. Crystallize is gone. Blizzy, he's falling low as well. He's out of there. Suddenly 3 gone. As quick plays there from MNT, getting in with the RP. Magical left alone. The Omnislash still good to go. The Manta Star won't save him as 4 fall on NaVi. Some of them still under the cover of smoke. Blizzy trying to get close enough to Raw, but there's going to be the jump straight away. They've got the grab onto the Beastmaster. The Will-O-Wisp is going to be down, but Madara pots the Blade Fury. They're actually going to go for the duel on Madara. They're trying to control him, but the RP from MNT catches 2 on the backlines. Madara's getting really low. The Magical's round with the Stone Gaze. The combo's there once again. The Will-O-Wisp Stone Gaze causing massive issues for Vega as they'll lose 4. Triple kill for Magical.
Medusa had finally TP'd in the backline, and then it made things even more complicated.
Watch you. He's in. He's got the duel onto Madara. And they got the follow-up damage to kill. The blast is coming in. Madara's going to be lost down the pit. He's dead. There's a dieback on the jug. MNT. He's forced back as well. Double kill for Crystallize. He's level 23 on the Deucer now.
Gonna get some chase in here, but are looking for right click. He's taking some back. He is getting the mana drain, but Snake gives him more mana back.
Peksu's going to pop the ult, but they keep themselves off to the side. Madara still has the Omnislash, and they have got an RP. Magical with the Aegis, though, not really the opportune target to go for. Limit will save him. Madara's going to go for the ultimate straight onto Seneko and Chu. They have chopped 2 more down. Magical now sort of left alone. They'll pop the RP on him. 2 buybacks coming out as NaVi desperately coming over to help Magical out for the team fight.
If they can get Magical as well, that'd be huge. He's got a TP available.
He needs help now. He needs that call around the Will-O-Wisp. And the Will-O-Wisp, they've got the duel as well. Here again is that control. The same team fight execution once again. This support Legion commander has also had a fantastic game. Picked in the right situations, doing so much. They'll go for the RP, but he got the Stone Gaze off in time, so Vega can't do anything with this.
No, he gets dueled.
They just die. There's no team fight. They're the instant GG's out. It's all over for Vega.